Hello, Dr. Kristen Bryant Rajan here, writer, professor, happiness workshop facilitator. Um, every tool we use in the happiness workshops is applicable to a pandemic. Turns out it's possible not only to get through this, but to evolve from it. You know that the most challenging events in your life are the ones where you grew the most, where you became your best self. This is an extremely challenging time. This is probably the most challenging time for many of us thus far. That's why this is a time ripe for growth. You can not only get through this, but you can learn about yourself and evolve in major ways. So, Sean Acor, who has written multiple books on happiness, defines happiness as the feeling you have when you are pursuing your highest self. When we learn from every negative experience, we are evolving. We are becoming the best that we can be. This time has the potential to teach us the most about ourselves. And I want to revamp this definition of corona a little bit and bring some symbolism into it. You know that it's called corona because the virus is shaped like a crown and attaches to our lungs and kills us. Whatever. Corona also is the very outer edge of the sun, uh, a part of the sun that we never see day to day. This light is only visible during a total solar eclipse. That is when the disk of the moon is covering the majority of the sun, but this outer edge, this corona, appears as a pearly, irregular glow. I'm not making that up. It's pearly. It's a glow. It's as bright as a full moon at night. So it's not this dim little bit of light. It's intense. This glow, this light was with us all the time, but it took a pandemic for us to be able to access it. We will grow from this. We will evolve. We will tap resilience. This is the stuff from which grit is made, and this will carry us through whatever we need it to carry us through. Okay, so we've talked about the symbolism of corona and the outer edge of the sun. This season is symbolic. Everything is in bloom and everything is growing and the cycle continues. This time has the potential to be a time of rebirth and renewal. Those of us who are sheltered in place are in our cocoons and we are nurturing our wings in order to fly. Holidays are celebrated at this time, holidays which emphasize rebirth, renewal, rejuvenation, hope, and love. This is the truest case of that. We don't need an Easter bunny to tell us that there is the symbolism of rebirth and renewal. We need to use this time in a meaningful way and turn within and tap that light in the darkness of a pandemic. All of the components of happiness are manifest in this period. Those components of happiness that we can tap right now are stillness, flow, gratitude, connection, compassion, humor. They're all right here. I mean, if you just stay in the moment, you will release the fears that have always been your greatest obstacle. This is a moment to release fears, to release ego, to flow, to tap the present, and to find the gifts in the present. And you are protecting others by just staying inside. This is a universal issue. We are all in this together. We are all feeling for others. We are helping in the ways that we can. We are helping by staying inside. If we can contribute to causes to feed the hungry, we will do that too. But focusing on this moment, growing from this time, building resilience, grit, character, these are components of happiness as well. This grit is creating the pearl, the jewel that will stay with you long after this passes and will carry you through this moment and beyond. You are not alone. You are more powerful than you know. And this time of sheltering in place is a time of turning within and tapping that power and that strength that you have.